continue on with these momentum names. CAGC is next. CAGC, China Agritech Incorporated. We have a little bit of an ascending triangle, a symmetrical triangle, and sort of a neutral wedge. You know, we're not really forming a triangle per se, but we have a little bit of a support here with the 20-day simple moving average. We're kind of pivoting around the 50-day simple moving average, and there's really no volume. No advantage from the bulls or bears on the RSI. Relative strength is pretty much neutral, and the 200-day simple moving average is still rising while the 100-day simple moving average is declining. If we get a break above the descending trendline resistance, 1396, we could push to that. If we hold this ascending trend line, I would be looking to add very soon in the near future, especially if you are one who feels that we could go long and that the market is going higher off of this pullback in the very near term. TiVo broke that 50-day simple moving average. We talked about it a little bit a couple weeks ago. Well, a week ago. We name dropped TiVo. Man, I'm getting my days mixed up. From there, we really shot up. We nearly got, we were on our way off of some kind of rumor that, who knows, there was a rumor with TiVo. That's all I know. Really, I'm going to actually reset this chart here because I'm looking at a little something different. The next price resistance that we're going to be seeing is about 939, 940. We are holding. We pulled back hard off of that price resistance back down to this ascending trend line. The 50-day simple moving average is starting to curl up. The 20-day simple moving average looks great. And if we hold this ascending trend line, I would not be one to hold back. I may go long this name next week. A lot of these plays I'm looking to trade next week. After I get out of these two options trades that I'm currently in, I'm not looking to invest anymore this week. I'm looking to get out of both options trades, especially the straddles tomorrow. After that, we're done for July. I am done trading for July. The stock trades were great. Options trades again need work. But I'm getting the hang of those options trades, and we won 11 for 15 for stocks, which is about 74%, which is our target. So we traded well. We traded well in July. July was a good month, treated me very nicely. If we take a look at Haas, we're pulling back here. I love this setup. If we get back to the $17 mark, I will not be afraid to buy this. Look at the 2-day pullback that we've had here on this piss-poor volume. It's amazing. If we continue to pull back, relative strength will come back into a neutral area. If we get to 17, all we have is the 100-day simple moving average holding us back. Not bad at all. 1868 is the next price resistance. I'm telling you right now, Haas is definitely one to keep on your radar. STP, another one. I got out of this. It did nothing. It looked like it really looked like it was going to break out, but it didn't. Now we're holding the 20-day simple moving average and the 1034 price support. No, volume's terrible. Volumes just fell off while we consolidated in this neutral range above the 1034 support and below this 1140 and the 100-day simple moving average. But I'm kind of disappointed in this name. I'm looking for a break either way or a hold of 1034. You could swing it in between ranges, but I hate doing that. I think it's just dead money and a waste of time. Power, PWER. This thing's been a tank. We're pulling back finally. I'm going to wait to see where this pulls back to, but we do have the 20-day simple moving average coming into this 933 price support. Below that, we have the 50-day simple moving average coming into the 840. So we have a series of support levels here that we could, the power could back off of and, pull back to. But I like this name. I think this pullback is going to be beneficial for people who want to add into their long positions. And moving on to Semicon, LDK, just trying to break out yet again. We're holding the 100-day simple moving average and the 636 price support. And we have the 200-day simple moving average on top of this old range at 689. Above that, 750. It is looking good for another run if Semicon and the Solars can pick it up again. Alright, moving on to some more Semicon names. TQNT, very similar to LDK. We are consolidating here, and we're pulling back, and we're just sort of hanging out, not doing much at around 721. We have the 100-day simple moving average underneath that, as well as the ascending trend line. Volume was interesting today on this semi-doji day. We had a 2-cent gain in TQNT. Whoopee whoopee. I bet all the longs were really partying after that. But if we do end up, creating a little bit of a neutral flag here above 721, I can definitely see this breaking out and going higher above 750. I like it. I like a lot of the Semicon names. They're looking healthy. This consolidation and this market pullback looks good for them, and it looks like they're going to set up again. And I love that kind of trade. I love it when stocks set up like that. I really do. We traded SOLF about 2 weeks ago now. Got into a phenomenal run. Got out of it early this week. Kicked it really early this week, actually. If not, actually, you know what? That might have been Friday we kicked that. But very, very good neutral flag breakout here. We have a large range, so I want to see what SOLF does with this large range, and it is slightly overbought. LSCC, Lattice Semicon. I know Zor Trades and a couple other guys nailed this on the stream. Maybe on it was about 2 or 3 trading sessions ago, and it broke above 560. You guys nailed that. Took a 40-cent gain, about 8 to 9%. Great trading, great trading on the stream these days. But we're coming in again. We have this. We're pulling back off of the $6 range. We have the 20-day simple moving average, and I can see this pulling back to probably 525 again. But the range for this move, the support level was at $5. So I decided to make the trend line there just to be safe. If we pull back to that level, it is oversold, and you got to take advantage of it. So I apologize that I keep sniffing. I am slightly ill. I have a cold. Looks like we're going to roll over here on momentum, which would be great because we can get back to this 1225 price support as well as the 20-day simple moving average for CSIQ. Again, these solars are setting up again, guys. Pay attention to the Semicon. Solars are setting up. When they continue to pull back like this, you're going to see the relative strength get back to a neutral range. You're just going to see an explosion if we continue higher. And if this pullback on the rut it continues to stay structured, if we get a fill to 110 on the SPY tomorrow, and I know that if you guys have been watching my midday SPY updates, you know what I'm talking about. If we hit 110 tomorrow, I'm telling you, we called one, I guess that was 110.40 today. We called it. It was 6 cents above it, but we called it. It was on the ball. So pay attention to my SPY updates that come around 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock in the afternoon every single day. We review the SPY and we review the Russell 2K futures. Very, very important to trade when you're trading small caps, and even when you're trading large caps as well. It's a great way to time your entries and make sure that you are in tune with what is going on the intraday side of the markets. MU, last one of the evening, Micron Tech. If we do see a decline in the markets, I like this below 8. But if we see a run in the markets and this breaks above the descending trend line that we see right here, we are running into some overhead, yes, and it is some significantly strong overhead. But if we move higher, the descending trend line, or the descending triangle breakout in bear markets has one heck of a return rate. So we'll see what we get out of it, but we could get, an 80 to 90 cent pop if we catch it at the right spot on a breakout. So pay attention to your charts, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you tomorrow morning on the stream. Watch 110 on the SPY. Enjoy your techno, and don't forget to watch Jersey Shore tomorrow night at 10. You know darn well I'll be watching it, and a couple other people on the stream will be as well. Shout out to Kunal. Guys, enjoy your morning. Good luck today.